excited to be here. And well, as many of you guys may know, my name is Connor MacLeod. I am 14 years old, and I live in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I've been a percussionist for about 5 years now, and I've always loved to watch other people perform, as well as performing myself. So about 2 years after I got my first drum kit, I decided I would like to perform my drums. So I went to my mom and I told her that when I grew up, I wanted to be a drummer. She told me I couldn't do both. So I decided I would not grow up. I would not grow up. And realizing that it wasn't the most practical thing to bring your drum kit around Halifax Harbor, it didn't quite work out. So after remembering watching this group called Squid at the Halifax Busking Festival, they did something really cool with the buckets and the chairs. So I thought I would try what they did. So I decided I would try bucket drumming. So I ran around my house and I found some items, and the very first one I found, it's this chair. It's a really cool chair. It actually came all the way from England. Fancy. And my very close friends actually brought that from England over here to Canada. And they just recently moved back. So the chair means something to me. It means quite a bit. So after the chair, I decided I wanted to make my bucket kit as close to a drum kit as possible. So I knew I had to make a bass drum. So I found a nice bucket and some recycling bins, and I fixed them up together, and I tuned them up with this really cool thing. It's brand new on the market. It's called duct tape. You guys should really get it. It's really good. So I picked it up with some duct tape, and I stuffed a nice pillow in there, and it sounded so good. I really love the sound of my bass. And if you're going to be a bucket drummer, you need to have buckets, of course, right? So we got my buckets there, and I was jamming around on that, and it sounded really good, but it was missing one little thing. So I went upstairs, and I stole my mom's plot. She didn't quite like it, but, well, I managed to talk her out of it. So after a few days of practicing my bucket drumming, I felt I was ready to go perform. So first day out on Halifax Harbor, I bussed for about 2 hours, and I made $17. Now, that might not sound like a lot to most of you, but for an 11-year-old who has no job and a very small allowance, $17 is a lot of candy. So it was pretty nice. $17 is a lot. But I decided that I didn't want to spend my money on junk food and candy and toys and stuff. I wanted to use this money to improve my drumming. I wanted to be a better drummer with this money. So I saved up for this camp. It's called Rock School, and it was really good. And I saved up enough money to get there. I saved up. I worked, and I saved. It was really good. And I went to Rock School with the intentions of finding my future bandmates, the ones that I would travel the world with and see the world with, like all that stuff. But, you know, I'm still looking for them. So if you guys know anybody, just, all right, so I hope you guys really enjoyed my first set there, and I would like to finish off here with one more set, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you.
pumped up. We're going to move on to our next event. It's a fantastic event, my personal favorite.